What's up, RelayHQ community? Black Ops 7 is officially on the horizon, a direct sequel to BO2, and it's bringing back the one thing the community has begged for: classic, round-based zombies. But with the return to form comes a flood of new rumors, and one in particular has the entire zombies community holding its breath, caught somewhere between pure hype and post-traumatic stress. Brace yourselves, because the whispers are getting louder. Transit is coming back. Now, before you either start celebrating or have a full-blown meltdown, let's be clear. This is not confirmed. Leakers like Gaming Leaks Co. and COD Insider are reporting that a full, reimagined version of Transit will be a launch map for Black Ops 7, but these are rumors built on anonymous sources. So, as always, take this with a massive grain of salt. But the question is too exciting to ignore. After all these years, can Treyarch finally fix the most ambitious and notoriously flawed map in Zombies history? To understand the hype, you have to understand the original. Back in 2012, Transit wasn't just a map. It was a revolution. It was Treyarch's most ambitious swing ever. A massive, interconnected world that linked multiple smaller play areas together with a rickety robotic bus as your only real lifeline. It introduced buildables, a complex multi-part Easter egg, and a sense of scale no one had ever seen before. On paper, it was a masterpiece. But in practice, it was a different story. The ambition was crushed by the hardware limitations of the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. The result? A map legendary for its frustrations. We're talking about the dense, vision-obscuring fog that felt designed to hide the console's inability to render the full map. And who could forget the screeching denizens, constantly leaping onto your head from that fog, turning every trip between locations into a frantic, resource-draining nightmare. And then there was the bus. A great idea with an infuriating execution. If you missed it, you were left to fend for yourself in a sea of fog and lava. The community on Reddit is full of these horror stories. One user writes, "I'll never forget getting left by the bus outside a farm, with no ammo and a horde closing in. All I could do was listen to the bus horn get further and further away." That was true horror. But that was then. This is now. So, how could a 2025 version, built on modern hardware, finally deliver on that original promise? The rumors of a streamlined layout are a good start. What could that mean? Perhaps new, unlockable pathways or shortcuts between areas, so you're not completely at the mercy of the bus schedule. What if you could find parts to build a motorcycle, giving you a faster, more agile way to traverse the map? That alone would fundamentally change the experience. And with today's technology, the fog is no longer a technical necessity. They can render the entire world at once, turning the fog from a frustrating wall into a purely atmospheric element you might only see at night or during certain rounds. And with more power, they can finally fix the core gameplay loop. Imagine a system where the pack-a-punch is still a challenge to build, but doesn't require one player to run a tedious, map-spanning errand while everyone else trains zombies. So, what's the RelayHQ take? The risk of bringing back Transit is huge, but the reward is even bigger. This isn't just about nostalgia, it's about a design philosophy. Transit represents a grand, ambitious, and mysterious world that has been missing from zombies for years. It was a survival horror experience, not just a high-round chase. If Treyarch can finally deliver on that original vision, using modern technology to eliminate the frustrations, it won't just be a great map. It will be a statement that they are serious about winning back the soul of the zombies community. It would be the ultimate redemption arc. But what do you think? Is bringing Transit back the right move? And what is the #1 change you would make to the map to fix it for good? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to RelayHQ for all the latest on Black Ops 7.